Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Josh. This is Talking Smarks. It has been an even crazier week in professional wrestling. Some may say this was the plan all along. Others may say, oh no, this is a pivot, but it was the most masterful pivot that you've ever seen. And the truth is, depending on who you ask, we're probably just never going to know the full story, whether this was a plan, whether everything had to change due to fan backlash. So let's get right into it. This past Thursday was the Wrestlemania kickoff press conference. WWE being owned by Endeavor, who owns the UFC, they clearly took a page out of the UFC's playbook here. The stage setup that they had in the arena, also, it was in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, the home of the UFC. The UFC does so many pay-per-views in there, it's not even funny anymore. The stage setup, like I said, looks very similar to a UFC thing, getting the press conference out, bringing out everybody, potentially hyping up upcoming fights. They staged this so much like a UFC event that it's, like I said, it's not even funny anymore. And we had several other superstars come out, but obviously the bread and butter, the thing everybody had been waiting for. Roman Reigns comes out. Obviously, it's not known who Cody Rhodes is going to face at WrestleMania, yet he appeared to be indecisive this past week on Raw, whether he wanted to face Seth Rollins, whether he wanted to face Roman Reigns and finish the story. Cody said, nope, or Roman said, my apologies there, Cody's indecisive. I'm going to make the choice for him. I choose The Rock. Wave of boos. The Rock comes out, starts touting the family bloodline, the Anoa'i family, one of the most legendary families in all of professional wrestling. Starts touting about how this is going to be the biggest WrestleMania match of all time, Roman Reigns versus The Rock. They shake on it, a pact in blood. Obviously, that's not the end of the story. Out comes Cody, and he finally declares it. The thing that we've all been waiting for. He says, I choose you, Roman Reigns. Roman tries to back out of it, says, no, you're old news, you're irrelevant. Go to the losers table, go to the losers bracket. The number 2 table will have you now. You are becoming irrelevant, just like your dad. Why'd you have to go for the dad joke? Why'd you have to go for the dad line? We all know how this is going to end. Cody is not one to back down, however, as he then chooses to go after not just Roman's family, but The Rock's as well. He says, if your grandfather was here, pointing to Roman, and if his grandfather, the High Chief, was here, they'd be ashamed of you. The Rock just had been kind of standing there, just kind of wondering what's going on until this moment. He slowly walks toward Cody. The way that, the way that The Rock walks in the shot, if you watch the actual video of the press conference, it's almost too cinematic. He comes lurking in like a villain, just a slow walk, looks at Cody and says, let me make something perfectly clear to you. If you're talking about his family, you're talking about my family. If you're talking about his ancestors, you're talking about my ancestors. If you're talking about his blood, you're talking about my blood. So now we have a problem. Rock then, full heel, slaps Cody just straight in the mouth. And we get the big brouhaha. We get everybody coming out to separate everybody. The Rock is cursing. He doesn't even care. He is dropping F-bombs left and right. Most of the people on stage just start swearing. It looks very realistic. It's like a UFC event. Rock's just going full heel at this point. He says, we can do whatever we want to do. Whatever we want, just multiple times. Saying that he's going to slap the piss out of Cody's mouth again. And it gets very, very heated. But then it is made official. It is Cody's right as the winner of the Royal Rumble, that he has the right to go to WrestleMania and challenge Roman Reigns for the championship in the main event. Cody gets a chance to finish the story. As to what this means for Roman and The Rock, who knows? It looks like for now, The Rock has gone heel, and it looks like he's actually aligned with Roman Reigns. Could he be another part of the bloodline? We don't know how his Mania status is going to be. At this rate, it seems like way too much to not have The Rock on the card in some capacity. We know he's not going to main event night 2. Possibly night 1, maybe possibly. The big tease is a tag match because Seth Rollins was supposed to face CM Punk. CM Punk obviously injured at the Royal Rumble, so that's not happening. So it could be possibly Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Will they coexist? We all know their feud when Cody arrived in WWE. Versus Roman and The Rock for night 1. And then you get Cody and Roman night 2. Could it be a triple threat? Just be Roman Reigns, The Rock, and Cody? No one knows yet. We still got almost 2 months to go before WrestleMania. There's still so much here, but we finally have somewhat of a clear direction where they're going. I personally hope that if The Rock is truly going to go full heel, bring back the Hollywood Rock persona. It was so short-lived, but it got such a crowd reaction. Please bring back like an updated version of that original entrance with just the long drawn-out intro, the helicopter flying over the LA skyline, just all the pomp, all the circumstance. Just please, if that's what we're going, like, go that far, lean into that negative fan reaction to The Rock's new role within WWE and just play with it. That's just a money machine right there. I am telling you. But obviously, as you can tell, I am very excited for this. This is arguably some of the best work that WWE's put on in a long time, especially since this is the true first Vince-free Mania right now. I can't wait. I just can't wait to see what the rest of the card looks like. It's going to be incredible. I will keep you all informed as this storyline just keeps continuing to develop. And I thank you all so much for listening. We will be back as soon as we get another update, but we thank you all so much, and you all have just a great rest of your day. And just enjoy wrestling right now because it's incredible.